Patrick Koontz. I'm a social worker here at BMC. Thanks for coming in. What did you think of the weather this morning? Was it tough getting in?
Yeah, it's kind of unpredictable. Like I thought. I mean, definitely after the storm, I knew it probably would be rainy, but it's kind of getting colder. Whatever, it was hard getting my children together this morning.
Yeah, me too. I have a daughter that's sick this morning, and I had to wait for Grandma to come in. So thankfully, she came in, so I was able to come to work today.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. So I'm a social worker here at BMC, and I thought I'd bring you in to do a check-in with you because you've been with the program for a little while now, and you were able to get your GED and you graduated high school. Mm-hmm. What did you think of that experience?
It was good to finally get that over with because I feel like I was getting nowhere, and unfortunately, having to drop out of school because of having a child at a young age, it was good. I felt accomplished. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. So I was looking at your file, and I see that you've missed a couple of days in the vocational training at cosmetology school. Mm-hmm. So far, what do you think of that? How has the classes been?
I mean, it's okay. I don't know if I'm interested in cosmetology anymore.
Really?
I don't think it's my thing. I really don't like the teachers. I think they're out to get me or something. I don't think they want me to succeed. So, I mean, they don't really motivate me to come. I don't have no motivation because they're kind of, I don't know, they suck. So I don't really like the program too much.
Really? So your teachers aren't doing right by you.
Yeah, I don't think they like me.
Why do you think that is?
Because I'm cute. And they're not.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think they're just haters. Haters everywhere in this world. Haters.
Well, you've been in the cosmetology program for 2 weeks, and I remember when you were in the high school program, you were having trouble there for a little while until you got your feet wet and you really got going with the classes. Do you think that might be the same case here?
I just don't think I like it. I don't see. I mean, I know initially I wanted to have my own business and do hair and stuff because that's something I like to do. But now, like when I'm forced to do it, I really don't like it. I think I want to do something else. I don't think this is what I want to do anymore.
Well, let's talk about the classes first. I hear you, and we might have some other options. But tell me a little bit more about how the actual classes are going. Aside from the teachers, what do you think about the work?
I mean, the work is not really hard. I just don't want to do it. It's pretty easy. I mean, I know this stuff. How can they tell me stuff that I already know? I've been doing hair for like forever. So, I mean, I don't really think, I'm really not learning anything. So, and they think they know everything and they don't. I mean, sometimes I know more than them. So, I mean, the class, they're kind of boring. So, it's just like, what's the point of going when I already know the stuff, Why would you go to a class if you already knew the stuff? Would you go? I don't think so.
Well,
I don't feel like going.
You don't feel like going?
Because I know this stuff, and it's just like, it's boring. It's like, I'm in the class, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, I know this. And then, like, when I try to answer a question, like, the teachers don't call on me. I'm just like, I just hating on me. Like, why are you hating on me? I'm trying to get my education. But I don't understand. They definitely out to get me. I don't know why. But I will. I just want to do something else. I just don't want to do this anymore because I don't see what I'm going to get out of this. I don't want to do it. Can we find something else for me to do? Because if not, I don't know what else to do. And I need some money. And I don't know if I want to do the vocational thing. I want to get some money. So how can I get some money? I have to buy my son some shoes. Like, it's about to be winter time and he needs some shoes, and his dad is not around, so I I have to do everything on my own. So I don't know.
Okay, so I hear you. So weather is changing, winter's coming fast, it's going to be snowing. All kids need shoes. But let's go back to the beginning. Remember when we talked about what you really like to do? And I think if I remember right, you really enjoyed doing hair when you did it in a part-time scenario, when you were helping out at that beauty shop. So I think
I was more mature. I'm now maturing, and I have to really think about the things that I really have to think about making money. And right now, being in this program, I'm not really making money. I really appreciate the things that you guys have done for me, like helping me get daycare and helping me with my GED. But I just need to get out of my situation. Like, I'm moving from house to house, and right now it's not a stable situation. So I really have to get some money so I can have my own independence, so I can get my own house, my own apartment. I never had an apartment before. I need to do that right now because it's a lot of drama. It's like a lot of people that lives in my house and comes in and out of my house, and I'm just ready to do my own thing. I'm just ready to, make money.
So okay, so let's talk about the good things. Daycare's still going well?
Yeah.
For your daughter?
I like daycare. It's pretty good. Sometimes it's hard to get there on time. They're really strict about their schedule, and sometimes we're running late, whatever. They'll let me slide, whatever, but it's just like, I wish they weren't so strict on their schedule. Like, why do they have to be there at 9 o'clock? Like, it's not a big deal, whatever. But other than that, it's pretty good. I like his teacher, and I like the school overall. Daycare overall is just the time stuff.
Okay, so it's a good daycare, good teacher. What about the transportation? You said you're late sometimes with the 9 o'clock. Are you having any issues with transportation?
Yeah, sometimes I don't have money to get on the bus, so I have to figure out how to get money, and then the buses run on different schedules, and sometimes in the morning it's hard to get the children ready, and it is overwhelming. It's a little bit too much sometimes, and I feel like I'm doing it by myself. So I'd rather just, I don't know, right now I don't know what to do.
Okay, so if you remember, the goal of this program that we're in is to get you to the place where you're making money and you can get shoes for your son anytime you want.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that, unfortunately, we don't have a big bucket of money that we can just pass out, but I want us to work together to figure out what's the best way to get through all of this so you can get to a place where you can do this on your own.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it sounds good, but it's a lot.
Well, what were the specific reasons? What exactly? Why couldn't you go to class last week?
I just been overwhelmed, I guess. I just be tired.
What's going on at home? You said everybody's in and out of your house.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Like, my mom, and she has a new boyfriend, and I don't know, I just don't feel like I have any support from my mom. And then, I have 2 children, and it's just hard trying to, be a mom and a dad, and I have support.
But what do you think we can do to make things right? How can we work together? Maybe not make them right, but what can get us back on path? To at least give this a try. You've done this for 2 weeks now, and it's a 10-week program. So I think even if you don't like the teachers, but you're liking the program, is there any way that you might find it possible that you could still do this? Because I'm thinking, what's the fastest way that we can get through a program together and get yourself a job, get yourself a check, and then that other stuff can come. You could move out of your parents' house.
But I need to move out now. If I don't move out now, I'm going crazy.
Okay. What can we do? Is there anything that we can do without moving out with the relationship between you and your mom?
I guess is there another program I could try?
There might be. We'd have to look, but if you remember when we tried this program, it took us a couple weeks before it started. So I'm thinking, what's the fastest way that you could help your situation? So if I'm thinking you want to get out of your mom's house as fast as possible, I'm thinking you want a job as fast as possible. So how about this? So I can look into, I can see what other options that we have, what other programs, what other trainings we have. But could we work out some sort of deal where you go back to the cosmetology classes and try to focus on the work and maybe not the teacher? And if the teacher doesn't like you, we can talk about it again next week. Maybe we can set something up that you and I can talk probably this time next week and see if the classes got any better or if you think you can keep going through it. And for my part, I'll look at the other training programs we have and see what kind of options that we might have next week.
Okay, I mean, that sounds like a good idea. I just don't want to be in this